My name is Rory Houlihan. I ran for U.S. Senate last spring, 2016, to stop the ticking time bombs so I could put our economy on track for a bright new day instead of all things ending. Well, I lost the election and not running, but the ticking time bombs are still here, if not more so. Let me educate you on the ticking time bombs and give you the rest of the story. 16I, head of the stream that clears the water. Trump's and the Alcons war on the government men. Trump's first EO executive orders were all written by the Heritage Foundation, outsourcing to the Mercer Group our presidency. Trump didn't even read them, but they looked so good in their leather binders. Trump didn't even seek the advice of the Justice Department on the surprise Muslim ban. The outsourcing of legislation is a real problem when we hire the all-cons, alternate conservative candidates, because they often don't read what they're passing. Just like Trump. Remember, I told you that I received like 23 certified letters, all surveys, each looking for that true believer to give money, but more importantly, to run that person's campaign and tell that person what to say and what to do. So those true believers are so new they don't even know. And quite honestly, most don't care about the most negative remnants effects of these outsourced pieces of legislation. The rest of the story is a rigged game for the billionaires that we, the hardworking, have to live in. Quite honestly, a game that chumps the hardworking folks like you and I. Since the Trump administration has taken over, the denuding of key government agencies of our government, of experts like our State Department, CIA, Justice Department, EPA, Interior, military, and this is just the beginning of his administration. It looks like the emptying the swamp is code for getting rid of the qualified. Most concerning is the decapitation of the State Department of 20-year to 30-year experts and the 37% cut to the State Department. Remember, to defund is to destroy. Would the destruction of our State Department be a real plus for Russia's Putin? A payback? Would taking out the American voice of freedom and democracy be something that Putin would love? Trump looks more and more like the best president that Russian money can buy. Don't trust me on this thought either. Just listen to what Rachel Maddow and other news agencies and what they are reporting. Fake news? I don't think so. Remember, the Trump administration immediately put in a hiring freeze when he came into office, so that the only folks who are new to the CIA are Trump's appointees. Now WikiLeaks is polishing CIA information. Who leaked this? The Trump administration's inner circle is the only possible place. Trump just put another key military unit, the Rangers, between a rock and a hard place. Just waiting for the rock to fall on. Take them out too, just like he did with the Navy SEALs. I hope and pray I'm wrong on this one, but could I see Trump's actions as payback to Putin for rigging the election? Experienced, qualified, and capable folks in our government do not grow on trees. It takes years of learning, training, and development. Do you know who the CIA lists as the richest man in the world? It's Putin. It's like $85 billion. Putin beats out both Warren Buffett and Bill Gates. There is a war on between the killers and the murderers, folks. The killers are for better and better, capitalistic game which strengthens us and our freedoms and our strengths as a democracy. The murderers are all for the always lower prices, always lower wages, always poor and poorer, and always worse and worse for us. So the elves can make more and more. The murderers work to enslave us and rule over us. There are just under 1,300 billionaires worldwide. 564, last Forbes count, I believe, are in the U.S. The rest are all over the world. Those that play the elf games of poor and poor, worse and worse, whose goal is to enslave us, know that enslaving is far easier if they take out the world's democracies, starting with the U.S. And just like with the buy and bankrupt corporate pirates who first get rid of the company man so that they can take over. Part 3, the corporate greed waltz, page 7. I've got a link to it. These elf billionaires know to go after our government men first. I am for an effective and efficient government, and I know that it must be run by capable and able folks like these 20 to 30-year-old veterans, our government men. Those that tell us that government can't do anything do this by getting rid of the government men so that the Alcons can continue the outsourcing running of our government and rigging the rules, the laws, to favor the billionaires, and as I have shown, take us as they have taken me. As I see things, the only solution we have is to first stop these billionaires. The truth shall set us free. That's in the Bible, folks. Then get them out of our government. And that requires standing up and protecting the government men first with peaceful, Jesus Christ, Gandhi, and Martin Luther King inspired protests. Violence only strengthens their hand. Let them know that we are watching them and we are seeing what they're doing, and then voting for moderates in 2018 because the moderate is truly the only righteous man. Folks, you have a good and blessed day. This is the end of part 16I, the head of the stream, the clear as the water. Trump's and the Alcons' war on government men. Bye.